let's have a quick 6-minute break. So come back at 11:30. Okay.
11:30. Okay.
Back at 11. Back at 11:35. Come back at 11:30. Okay. 11:30.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Protocol to make phone calls. So you can use any phone. You don't have to use a Mitel phone. As long as that phone uses the SIP protocol to set up phone calls, you can use that phone. Okay? So, we are going to add a SIP user. The SIP user uses a SIP telephone, not a. So it can be any telephone that uses the SIP protocol. Okay? So it doesn't have to be a Mitel telephone. It can be a physical soft phone, SIP soft phone. Sorry. It can be a physical SIP phone, but more than likely it is going to be a soft phone, which is a software-based phone. Okay? A SIP user does not have all the features of a Mitel telephone. Okay? It does not have all the features of a Mitel telephone. It is basically an analog telephone. It's a single line phone. You can only have one extension number on that phone. Okay. All the users we have added so far are multi-line users. So they can have multiple extensions on their phone. They can have multiple extension numbers on their phone. And that's all the users we have added so far. A SIP user can only have one telephone, right? It doesn't have the Mitel feature of multiple telephones. So, if you are going to use a Mitel IP user license, let me look at my user licenses. You see there we have used up 5 IP user licenses. Because I think we added 5 phones, right? How many phones did we add? How many phones did we add? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is there? Okay, this one you did not have to do, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you've got 5 user licenses, right? You've added 5 users. That's why I'm looking at your system. That's why you have used up 5 licenses. On my system, because I've added only 4, 1, 2, 3, I've only added 3. How come you've got 5? I should have more than 3. Jim. Santos. Yeah, you should have 4. I should have 4. Why don't I have 4? Jim, Jack, Gillard. Where's my John Santos? Oh. Oh, I think I did it on your system. That's why you've got Santos too. Okay, so let me quickly add my John Santos. Did I configure these things on my system or your system? Oh, I configured these things on your system. Sorry, hey? So I should have a John Santos. I'm just going to add one. As a default user. His extension number should have been 2071. Sorry, I configured the templates in your system, okay? So maybe that's why you were slightly confused. So, I have 4 phones here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I look at licenses, I have used up 4 licenses. Now, when we add a SIP telephone, right? When we add a SIP telephone, the SIP telephone can only have 1 extension number. So giving it an IP user license is a waste. You are wasting customer license. We want to give it a single line license because it can only have 1 line. So if the customer has purchased single line licenses, you want to assign your SIP extensions to those licenses. Okay. So this is lab 18. Lab 18 says add these 4 users using this information. Okay. Configure the first user using the default. Configure the other 3 by copying the first one. Okay. And because they are SIP users, they need a SIP password. And because we have single line licenses, we want to use them for this type of telephone. Okay? So I don't have step-by-step instructions, but you should know how to do this. So watch me carefully so that you can do it. Okay? So I am going to add a user using a default license, using a default template. Add default user. The first user I'm going to create is Mary. You are told the department is marketing. And we are told these guys are located in Singapore. Mary's extension number is 2021. The type of telephone is a generic SIP phone. That is a type of telephone. Okay? And then to use a cheaper license, because a customer has single line licenses, you want to tick this box. And the labeling, you want to call this SIP service, just so that we can easily see what type of service it is. And because it's a SIP phone, it needs a password. So here under SIP password, I would enter the password capital P A S S W 0 R D. Save. So now that I've added a SIP user and I have said single line phone, I will use single line license. So if I look here at single line users, I've used up one license. Okay. I'm going to add the other 3 users by copying Mary. So it is Mary Fu. I'm going to right click the SIP service and copy phone. This person is going to be Naidu, Avi. His extension number is 2022. Okay, everything else is copied over except for the password. Here I'm going to give it the same password. Save. So this one I forgot to specify that it's a SIP service. This is just a label, right? It doesn't do anything. It just helps you identify what type of telephone it is. Copy Mary again and configure Jaffa, Abdul. Its extension number is 2023 and the password is not copied over, so give it the password. And of course I always forget to give it a label. And finally, copy it again. Last person is Shinzo Yukio. Service profile, the number is 2024. Service label is subservice. And of course, the password, subpassword. Save that. And close. Okay. So that is lab 18. And please do lab 18. Are you finished?
Finish. Finish.
You finished?
Yeah.
You finished, right?
Yes, finish. Finish.
Okay. All right. Then finally, we added these users manually, right? But of course, you can import users as well. Okay. So I'm going to give you an import file. one. And so, of course, to import users, it's the same as importing the other two things. So, import, browse, import file number 5. Now I have all these users with the names HD blah blah blah, and we're going to use them during the course. Okay, so that is lab 19. So quickly do that. Okay, you finished? Right, then when we added our users like Jack Pound, when we added our users, we left a lot of these service profile, service details as default, which was created using the default user and service template. Okay. So now customer says, okay, those 4 users that we configured, right? They must have the class of service 2, not 1. So how do I do that? Very easily. How do I do that very easily? So if I go to User and Devices, Advanced Configuration, Station Attributes. I see all my users and the most important parameters that have been assigned to them. So here I see class of service 1s. Okay. So the customer says 202, 1, 2, 3, and 4 must have class of service 2, and also 211 must have class of service 4, 2. Okay. Because these extensions follow right after one another, they don't have to be the same number. As long as they listed here one after the other, I can change them all in one go. I select the first one, I do a change. I want to change 4 of them, starting from 2021. And the class of service, I want to change all of them class of service 2. So I want to change 4 extensions starting from 2021. I want to change these 3 things for all 4 extensions to class of service 2. It saves that. Oh, I made a mistake, right? Let me do a change again. 4 of them. The class of service, day, change all of them, change all of them, change all of them to 2. Save. And the customers also told us that 2111 must be the same. So there's 2111. Or I could have said, go to number 2111. Go. So there it is. I do a change. This time I only want to change 1 of them. And the class of service must be 2. Save. Okay. So, can you please do lab 21?